So, does anyone have another question that we could put on the board and solve with the blocks? You're off.
There were 3 barns with 7 cows in each.
So, there were, how do I spell were?
W-E-R-E.
There were 3 barns. What's a barn?
Like some place where animals go. Or sheep and animals.
Good. So there were 3 barns with 7 cows in each. How do I spell each?
E-A-C-H.
E-A-C-H. What should I put next? There were 3 barns with 7 cows in each barn. What should I put next?
How many?
Full
Stop.
Full stop. Period. In each barn. And what's the second part of the question?
How many
Osama?
in
So there were 3 barns with 7 cows in each barn. What are we trying to figure out, Diana? Miriam, are you with us?
all? Yeah. How many in all?
Good. How many, what in all?
Cows.
How many cows were there in all? Good. How many cows, well, we need to say what in all, how many cows were there in all? Question mark at the end. Big question mark. Okay, so please use your blocks and solve our next problem. There were 3 barns with 7 cows in each barn. How many cows were there in all? So work together. What colors or what numbers are we going to need to use? Good. Yep, work together. So I see one of you is getting out lime green, and Daniel, you're getting out black. Why are you getting lime green? What are you thinking? I didn't say you were wrong.
Because there are 3 barns.
Okay, so good. I like that you got the 3 because there's 3 barns. But our question is, there were 3 barns with 7 cows in each barn. What does this block stand for? The barns or the cows?
The barns.
Is it?
No.
Try again. The cows. Good. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 1 barn with how many cows in it? How many cows are in this barn? 1, 2,
7.
Good. You can picture these white pieces, you can picture as cows, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cows. Can you see the cows now? Yeah. Good. So we've got 7 cows in this 1 barn. But how many barns did we have?
3.
Good. So what do we need to do next?
Again.
Good. So this is barn number 2. How many cows are in that barn?
7.
Good. And this is what?
Another barn.
Another barn. What number?
3.
Barn number 3. And how many cows in that barn?
7.
Good. But our question is, what are we trying to figure out?
In all?
Good. How many what's in all? What did these stand for? Good. The cows. How many cows do we have in all? Farmer Joe needs to know, how many cows does he have in all? Good. How did you solve this? Okay, so you got 10, 20, 21. Very good.
I put here the ones I already did.
Nice work. Nice work. Okay, good. So, would it be easy to solve this using eighths, or is there another block that we could use that would make it easier to solve it?
10.
10. Good. Let's use our tens to make it easier. Good. Alright, so we've got 10. It's easy. If we help them out, what comes next? So we've got 1 10. What comes after the first 10?
1.
Second 10. So 10, 20. And then what could you fit in that space?
21.
Good. So what's your answer, Abdulaziz?
21.
21 what? What are we trying to figure out? Yeah, that's easy.
21 cows.
21 cows. Good. So what does this 7 stand for? Is this 7 barns? No, good. It's 7 what? 7. No, it's not 6. Let's use our staircase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So black is worth 7. Abdulaziz, is it 7 barns or 7 cows? Good. 7 cows. So we have 7 cows in barn 1. 7 cows in barn number 2. And how many barns did we have in all? What did our problem say? There were... 3 barns. So we've got 7 cows in barn 1, 7 cows in barn 2, and, Abdulaziz? 7 cows in barn 3. And then to figure out how many cows we have in all, we used what? The tens. So we have 10 cows, 20, and then good. We found the numbers there. So we have 21 cows. Good, very good. Class, who can tell me how we would write this problem on the board? Who can tell me that? Yeah, Diana. Very good. There were 3 barns, so 3 sets of 7. What does the 7 stand for?
Cows.
Cows. And when you got out your blocks, I noticed you all got the black blocks. Why did you get the black blocks instead of the lime green blocks? Lime green is worth 3. Yeah, Mariam. Why'd you use black?
The 7 is worth because the 7 is black. So we had to take out 7 because the 7 is for the cows.
Did everybody hear what she just said?
7 cows.
Daniel?
1.
She said there were 3 barns with 7 cows in each barn. So the reason we got black is because the black piece stands for the 7 cows. You can put 7 ones in there for each of the 7 cows. And our answer was, class, how many cows did we have in all? 21 cows. 21 cows. Very good. Okay, can I have everyone come to the carpet? You can leave your blocks where they are. Please come to the carpet. And what we're going to be doing now is our assessment for multiplication. So, oops, sorry. Wait till it looks here. So, for the first part, number 1, it says, write down 3 multiplication problems that are still hard for you. And I wrote, for example, 4 sets of 9, or 4 times 9. Now, I know when you have the blocks, there's no multiplication problem that's too hard for you, right? We can figure out problems with the blocks. But what I mean by this is problems is easier that you don't know right away. So, if I said, Daniel, what's 3 sets of 7?
21.
Is that a problem that he has trouble with?
No.
No. So would he put that here?
No.
Now, if I said, Abdulaziz, what's 6 sets of 8? That's a lot harder, right? If we don't know it right away, those are the problems that I'm talking about that I want you to put here. The problems that we're still working on knowing right away. So we've got 3 problems we can put there. Number 2, make up 2 written multiplication problems with words. So just like you heard Narav do here with the barns and the cows, I want you to come up with 2 of your own problems. So there were 2 fish tanks with 6 fish in each tank. How many fish were there in all? Right? That's one example. And you don't need to solve them, you just need to write down the question. Okay? And for the last one, write down one question you still have about multiplication, or one thing that is still confusing for you. So if there's still something that you want to know about multiplication, something that's confusing for you, I want you to write that down here. Don't worry about spelling, okay? Just do your
best.
Okay? Alright, you can go to your seats. Make sure you put your name at the top.